Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
How you kids doing? assholeconsulting.com. I have a request that I have an answer to, but unfortunately I'm gonna, well, not unfortunately, I'm gonna send it to 3 of my buddies that I know in Seattle who could provide you much more information. But I've been in Seattle enough to know what the basics, but these guys might have something a little bit more clever than what I got. Or I unfortunately think they're just gonna come to the conclusion and say, yeah, you're fucked. That's about it. Hey Clary, I have a video request for you. I have gotten a job paying more than double my salary than what I make now, but the catch is I have to move to Seattle. What can I do to make the best of my time in this? Left the city 1 to 5 years before I get out with my money. I'm 26, a single man without many possessions, and it is a software engineering job at a big company. I'm committed to doing at least 1 year. Oh geez, and I said, well, where's work? You know, because traffic is going to be in the number. I mean, is it on the north side? Is it Tacoma? Is it Seattle? The company is located in downtown Seattle. Ooh! I'm aiming to have a 10 to 20 minute bike ride to work. I don't know anyone in Seattle personally. A few of my friends know people would send an email introduction for me. Alright. Here's the deal. Alright, you obviously have to be at work. The first thing I would do, if you're in software engineering, do you have to be there? Do you really have to be there? I know you don't. Look, unless it's a trade, you don't have to be there. This is just a baby boomer canard and malarkey that, I need you to be here because reasons. I love the environment so much. We love the environment here at XYZ Corporation. That's why we're forcing you all to use cars to come here. So that's one thing I would do. The second thing, even if they give you part-time commute or telecommuting privileges, I would be trying to bank as much money as possible, and I'd find the safest but the closest place for you to live. I don't know if you can get like a room, you know, get some buddy, get some roommates or something. May not be possible because you don't know anybody there. Aiming to have a 20 to 10 minute bike ride to work. You can bike in winter in Seattle. What are the temperatures in Seattle? I mean, it gets cold, but at least you guys don't get that much snow. Monthly temperatures, Seattle. 46, 37. January 47. Yeah, you can bike. You can bike it. That's a good idea, is to bike. I would just try and get as close to work as possible. I'd even be willing to pay a couple extra $100. Because if you were all in the burbs, I'd be like, buy the piece of property next door. Find someplace to be nearby, because all the roads, all of them, not just the highways, all the roads in Seattle just get clogged. And it's only going to get worse. And since you are downtown Seattle, you know, there's stuff to do. But I would be focusing on your career. I wouldn't even bother with politics. Don't even bother. I mean, sure, if a hot girl shows up, fine. But that is the ugliest town I've seen. Tacoma's worse. Tacoma's part of Seattle, as far as I can. People say Portland is even worse, but oh my god, I don't want to see that. Man, this is purely, you're going to be monk. All right. If the I'm not saying, you know, commit to being a monk. If you happen, it's very possible you have a social activity. There's some very good friends of mine that live in Seattle, so there are cool people out there. But I join, you know, meetup groups or something, you know, the Republican or the Conservative or the Libertarian Club or something. You're going to have at least, any big town, doesn't matter how leftist it is going to have at least a year of new stuff for you to check out. So I'd be, you know, different restaurants and things and all that. What I would also, though, do is, see, you're going to be downtown. If you can get a car, that's going to help out on the weekends, because then you can go down Highway 2 and do a lot of hiking. Highway 2, which is north. I mean, here's the thing. You just got to also admit that you're fucked. So the weekdays, you just, what can I walk and bike to? All right? What can I take the bus to? But then when it comes to the weekends, what I would do is practice waking up at 5 a.m., maybe start a very early shift. You know, ask your boss, can I come in at 5 and leave at 3? That's going to save you days, weeks of your time there. And then once you get on that schedule, then you wake up at 5 a.m., you hit the roads, it's clean, it's a straight shot, there shouldn't be any traffic, and you can get up to Highway 2 and go hike a bunch of parks all along Highway 2 up until Leavenworth. Just a ton of parks. I mean, there's other stuff. You go down south towards Chinook Pass, there's park. That's a little further away, though, but plenty of parks out there. And that's what I would do. I get into hiking and just waking up early to avail yourself. Or once 7 p.m. hits, man, weekday or not, it's over. You are dealing with traffic. And that is, I would try to minimize traffic as much as possible. So, can I work from home? Live as close to work as possible. Bike. You're going to need a car. I mean, you maybe won't need it for your first year. Especially now that we're going into winter, you probably won't need it because you don't want it. Once you get up into those passes, it's cold and snowy and miserable. But come spring, once it starts getting nice, you're going to want to have a car to get out of the town, to get out of there. And then I just like Highway 2, but there's other places you can go hike, certainly municipal parks and all that. Yeah, and just get used to not seeing the sun and getting used to looking at really, really ugly people. Not just women. Really, really ugly people. It's just going to suck. And I would be a minimalist. I would, you know, this is how you're going to make your money. I would focus on this as, this is how I build my fuck you fund. Thankfully, you're not making any state income. You're not paying any state income taxes. Although the city might try to get a city income tax. They're trying to do that until the state shut it down. But yeah, just lower your expectations. Don't expect to date. Maybe get into boating. If you ever want to get into boating, that's the city to do it. But I'd just be like, this is going to be a job. This is like working in the oil rigs. Except the oil rigs has real men and women that actually work real jobs. Just kidding. But no, it's true. You actually meet some real people you'd like. And I'll set you up with some buddies to give you advice. And then, like, if you need just a non-leftist, non-communist piece of shit to talk to, these guys could help you out. But look in the comment section below because I'm going to send it out. But let me... What can I do to make the best of my time in this list? So at least the first year it's going to be new. So capitalize on that. Everything's going to be new. Go explore. Don't worry about the politics. I'm not joking. Get a tetanus and tuberculosis vaccination before you go down there. I'm not joking. Not joking. All the bums, Lord knows what disease. Hepatitis, get your vaccinations against that. You think I'm joking? I'm not. Again, Asshole Consulting proving that $30, $100 worth of preventative maintenance saves you $100,000 in medical bills and death. I would have gotten hepatitis B, except I got the vaccination, so that bum that bit me because I didn't give him all my money was thwarted. Aha. Learn to hike, and yeah, and then years 2 through 5. You're gonna have to find some cool people. You're gonna have to find some cool people, and just prepare to deal with traffic. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. You're going to one of the shittiest towns. I mean, there's some upsides to it, you know, but it's gonna suck. And that's why they're paying you so much. All right, that's it. You guys got questions? Cappy's got answers. Hopefully people in Seattle got some ideas who ain't communist leftists down in the comment section below. Please help out this guy. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.